Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I am I'm filled with all kinds of things. One of the things I'm most filled with is appreciation, and that is for the great work that the Food Bank of the Southern Tier has done, continues to do for the countless residents here in our community. Uh, Prior to my going into the Senate, I have been a longtime advocate for addressing the very pervasive issue of food insecurity. And we hear these terms, and it's very easy for folks to kind of gloss it over or not quite fully understand what it means. And for individuals who are dealing with it, it is a glaring and unfortunate reality for so many in our community, and most certainly sometimes it's our neighbors, sometimes it's us. And so, in that same spirit of recognizing not only the pervasive challenge of food insecurity, it's important that we provide resources, and that's what we're here today to announce. So, I'd like to just share a few statistics and why it's so important, because food insecurity impacts so many folks, and there's often a lot of stigma that goes along with it. There's often a perspective that folks who are food insecure are destitute, that these are folks who are having, who are have the poorest outcomes. And while some of that may be part of the story, but that's not the whole story. And as we're here today, having concluded the monthly mobile pantry here at this great church, and I want to thank all the volunteers and the staff, everyone that's here every month that makes this happen. What you find is that you have a lot of folks who are working families, people who are working 2 or 3 jobs, individuals, seniors who are literally in need of that fundamental necessity that we all have as human beings, and that is food. And so in our community, we have some of the biggest challenges when it comes to food insecurity. So in Broome County, nearly 24% of residents in Broome County are food insecure. When you look at this even more granular at the municipal level, just in the city of Binghamton, the amount of children under the age of 18 that are living in poverty is 53%. This is double the state and national average. And so when you hear stats like this and then take it to a statewide level, 1 in 4 families in New York are struggling with food insecurity. So to put that in perspective, if you were in the room and every other fourth person, that, just to put it in perspective, that's how pervasive this challenge is. And so we need great organizations like the Food Bank of the Southern Tier that support more countless residents in our community across our Senate district in Broome, Cortland, and Tompkins counties, and beyond that. But it takes the community to support. And so that's why I am thrilled to be here today to announce that I've been able to secure $400,000 for the Food Bank of the Southern Tier to support the incredible and necessary work that they provide for all of our residents in this great community. So I will let Mark, who I've known for a very long time, Mark Bordeaux, who's the president and CEO of the Food Bank of the Southern Tier. I don't want to take all of his proverbial thunder, but I would be remiss in this moment, again, if I didn't express my gratitude to Mark, to Randy, to everyone who is here, who plays a role in ensuring that families here in this community get access to food. Just this morning at the mobile food pantry, there were 270 people that came here today. This church provides a weekly dinner that serves 250 people every Monday. So again, these are real people in real time with real need, and that is why it is our collective obligation, and I'm so proud that as a state, we continue to prioritize not only investing in programs that are giving people direct food, but let us be clear, it is a systemic challenge and it requires policies that can ultimately remove food insecurity. And that is my goal. That is most certainly the goal of the Food Bank of the Southern Tier, so that we want to shift our communities in ways where we won't need mobile food pantries, that everyone will have access to quality, affordable, healthy foods. That is our ultimate goal. And the Food Bank of the Southern Tier, they share that mission. And so again, I can't express my gratitude enough. So without further ado, I'd like to bring up the President and CEO of the Food Bank of the Southern Tier, Mark Bordeaux.
Thank you, Senator, and good morning. And I appreciate everybody being here today. I'd be remiss in not starting out by first thanking the Senator and her entire team. As the Senator said, she's been involved in solving the food insecurity problem in the Southern Tier for years. And to have her at the state level now we're very fortunate and blessed to have her continue the fight at the state. I also want to take a moment again, as the Senator said, and thank the many volunteers here today to make the mobile food pantry possible. They work, on a hot day like today, they're here working with smiles on their face and greeting everybody with warm, friendly welcome, and we just cannot do this great work without their support. So as the Senator said, we were very fortunate and blessed to receive $4,000 in an infrastructure grant from the state. That's right, $400,000, yes, $400,000, which is a tremendous amount of money. And this funding will enable us to purchase essential infrastructure, including heat pumps, a tractor trailer, and other vital warehousing and logistics equipment. These upgrades are critical in enhancing our operational capabilities, ensuring the efficiency and effectiveness of our food distribution efforts. The new heating and air conditioning pumps and system will significantly improve the comfort and working conditions of our staff and volunteers, who work tirelessly to pack and distribute over 18 million pounds of food every single year here in the Southern Tier. This investment will also update our truck fleet, which is crucial for transporting food across our service area. This ensures that nutritious food reaches the 31,000 New Yorkers we serve each week in our 6-county region. Funding infrastructure such as forklifts and trucks is just as important as funding food itself. These tools are necessary for the daily operation of our 65,000 square foot warehouse in Elmira, enabling us to store and deliver food efficiently. Our mission goes beyond just providing food. We are dedicated to building and sustaining hunger-free communities throughout the Southern Tier. This investment supports our mission by equipping us with necessary tools to continue our essential work. By investing in our infrastructure, we are strengthening local food security and resilience, ensuring that we can meet the needs of our community now and in the future. This funding is a testament to what we can accomplish when local leaders, organizations, and community members work together for a common goal. Again, thank you for the Senator's advocacy and hard work to secure this $400,000 in funding to help us with our infrastructure. Next, I'd like to introduce Clay Ellis from the church, and he's going to say a few words. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Clay Ellis, and I'm a longtime volunteer at the Mobile Food Pantry here at Endwell Methodist Church. During these difficult economic times, it's more important than ever to provide necessary food to those in our community who need it. And we have long been delighted to partner with the Food Bank of the Southern Tier in fulfilling their mission. And again, as the Senator and Mark said today, we distributed food to 270 families this morning in partnership with the Food Bank. So again, we are just delighted to do this. It's a labor of love for us. We have a fantastic group of volunteers, and thanks to the Food Bank and thanks to the Senator for her support.
Just to add even more to what Clay and what Mark shared, 270 people in literally 1 hour. Just in an hour, that's how many people were served. And so, again, it just speaks to, as I said earlier, the great need. And that is why this is my largest investment I have made so far in the district. This is the highest amount I have given to anyone so far in the Senate district, because this is a top priority of mine, and the priority is driven by the community. There is such a huge need to address the root causes of poverty, and food insecurity is one of the main drivers. We know that food insecurity has also impacts on health and well-being. It impacts children's ability to learn. There are so many well-documented informational pieces on why, as a community, we have to work together. So whether it's through direct service and providing food, whether it's through policy, whether it's through creating community, this is something that we all have to address in order to really end hunger in our community. So again, I want to thank everyone that is here who works tirelessly. Often your work, you do it because you care, and I often say you have to have the spirit to do this work. Anyone can show up and volunteer, but when you're meeting people at their most vulnerable, that comes with a lot of, challenges for people to even accept help. And so it is the proverbial spirit that we do the work, and that is why I'm so delighted to be here. So with that, I will take any questions from the media.